Welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill and today we'll be discussing the New Balance CT302 in the Moonbeam colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and review. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome in. Today we're going to be discussing the highly sought after New Balance CT302 in the Moonbeam colorway. So for those of you who are new to the channel and maybe are stopping in because you've seen somebody wearing these on the streets, because these are probably one of the most popular silhouettes and colorways I have seen on the streets of New York right now, this sneaker is trending on another level, which is why I had to snag a pair and try and figure out why is everybody going after this silhouette in this colorway. And as I was trying to search for these, they were extremely difficult to get. So we're gonna go through the overview of these, jump into size and fit, then talk about how I style this really classy colorway. Then we'll conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. So let's jump right into it. For those of you ladies out there, I would say as far as any fashion magazine goes, when they're discussing the top tennis shoes or sneakers to buy for 2023, this every single time I feel like has made it on one list or another. So this is definitely a sneaker that is really vibing with the women out there as far as an easy to style sneaker that's actually very affordable, which I think that total combination is really what is setting the sneaker apart from a lot of the other New Balance silhouettes that have released this year. As far as the color scheme goes as well, the Moonbeam seems to be the most popular, and I was only able to get these on a restock. Definitely a very hard color scheme to get since so many people are trying to snag a pair and it's almost impossible to do that. But definitely this is a very safe color scheme and easy silhouette to start out your sneaker collection if you are just getting into sneakers. As far as the color scheme goes on this, it's pretty neutral on the front of the upper here. So on the toe box, you'll see that this rubber is in a nice off-white cream colorway. And then we've got lighter shades of this almost beige tone for the suede, and then a nice off-white color scheme for the meshing here. We've got this age colorway for the tongue, and it also has this nice exposed look, so it gives it a bit of a vintage kind of a vibe. I have them laced up with just these nice beige tone laces, which again, I think just pops perfectly off of that just nice aged tongue effect. And then New Balance is in a pop of red. Let's take a look at those details, then move along to the side paneling. So this sneaker was originally released in the 80s. It was recently brought back last year, actually. It came back to life with Coco Gauff's collaboration. So this sneaker is definitely based off of some, or drawing at least some inspiration from some other lifestyle silhouettes. So for those of you who have watched me on my channel, this sneaker is definitely having some inspiration drawn from the 327, the 237, or even the 5740. So definitely a great lifestyle silhouette that you you can really wear every day. It was originally though based off of the CT300 tennis shoe. So definitely something I don't think I could play in tennis just because it's a little bit on the heavier side, I will say that. But that is because of this high platform that they added onto the sneaker itself. So as far as the side paneling goes, we do have lots of black leather on this massive N. And then in between that, we've got the meshing and the cream tone, more of the beige on that suede. And then we've got black and this smooth leather on the back of the heel. The interior is in white and red. We've got some red hues on the back of the tongue as well. Wrapping around to the lateral side of the sneaker, we've got that same color blocking. And then as we work our way to the bottom of the midsole, it's very just classic and simple in this off-white shade with New Balance, which is very subtle right here, as well as that same color scheme for the outsole. As far as the height of this, I will say if you're looking for a sneaker to really just add to your height, this has a 1.7 inch midsole, which is pretty crazy. And I love how neutral it is. It doesn't really like draw too much attention to the fact that this does have a pretty bulky midsole to it, but definitely a great sneaker if you're in search of something to give you that extra couple few inches. All right, so let's take a look at those last and final details. As far as size and fit goes, I would definitely say stick true to size on this one. I do have high arch, narrow feet. I like to wear thicker socks as well. So do take that into consideration when deciding on what size range will work best for you. So if you have flatter, wider feet, that could differentiate something just because we have different types of feet. All right, so let's talk about how I style this insanely popular colorway. For this look, I wanted to kind of make it very Casablanca-esque, I guess you could say. So I went with these like silk patterned wide leg pants with a matching tank in this cream and black colorway.
7, 8, 9, 10, baby, here we go again. If this is just a fraction of what lies ahead, then count me in, 'cause you know I'm loving this. I'm loving this. You make me feel even though I'm hard. Subtract what's left and carry my heart, believe it.
For this look, I dressed up a bit with some nice lace. So this is a nice cropped tank top with lace and kind of a cream tone underneath with a matching skirt.
Attention, what you've been taught. Your plus love plus me. 1 + 1 makes 3. How can this be? You and me make a prime number. I see that smirk. Guess you better check my work, 'cause the way you got.
For this look, I decided to go with this nice cream blazer. Underneath, I wore a button-down blue and white shirt with some nice cream denim pants for nice, comfy, casual feel.
So leaning close, nobody needs to know. Baby, they're all square and I've got them curves. Oh, we don't always add up, no, but somehow we're always enough. You make me feel even though I'm off. Subtract what's left and carry my heart. just fine, taking it all one step at a time, moving slower than ever before. Somehow it feels like I'm doing so much more, lost in moments in my own mind. I feel less lonely when it's me, myself, and I, in my own mind. I feel less lonely when it's me, myself, and I.
All right, so now let's conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. So these retailed at $90. So if you are looking for a affordable, beautiful lifestyle sneaker that's gonna go with everything and anything, this is definitely a sneaker you have to have. Again, you can look at any fashion magazine or articles out there right now on some of the best sneakers for women right now. This is going to be in that top 10 every single time. And if you're here in New York, you're definitely gonna see this trending sneaker on a lot of the girls' feet right now. This is definitely one of the most sought after sneakers. And again, it's very hard to snag a pair. So definitely make sure you get notified as soon as they restock on these, if you can find a store that will definitely resell this in the Moonbeam colorway. If not, there's some different colors that you can also seek after. But as far as the resale goes, these are going between $150 to $140. All right, everybody, that is it for this unboxing and review. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We will catch you all on the next episode.
Just me, myself, and